Yep, we're doomed. Basically, the Mega Tins has been opened this week. Shout out to all the amazing content creators that opened the tin. We had to see amazing leaks that were in there, and a card that came out of the Mega Tins, which made this Mega Tins a million times better, is a card called Crossout Designator, aka Crossout D. COD, C-O-D, C-O-D. You know how Nobleman of Crossout is knock, N-O-C, right? I don't know why Konami loves to make combo decks really, really powerful. Today we're going to be talking about how important this card is for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Metagame, for the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, and how important this one card makes combo decks. So let's hop on EDO Pro, and before we get started with that, don't forget to break that thumbs up button for more awesome Yu-Gi-Oh! videos, man. Yep, we're doomed. Guys, we're doomed. Today I'm going to be showcasing guys this card that's in action. I can't wait, to be honest, for this card to come out. I am personally a huge fan of this card, but we do have a lot to discuss about in today's video. So let's go on with the hand that we open up with today. Let's see what we can do. Paper gang all the way. So we're going first. Alright, so today guys, we're playing Salamangreats, and this is one of the greatest examples to showcase this card if I see this card, okay? So if Flame Buffalo doesn't draw me in this card, we basically have to start this video all over again until I get that card in my first opening hand. So without further ado, let's begin. Let's pray to Yu-Gi-Oh! Gods that Flame Buffalo is going to get us there. So we're going to normal summon Flame Buffalo. As always, guys, if you're interested in every single deck profile that I showcase on EDO Pro, check out the link in the description box below. You see it has an amazing deck profile when it comes to Salamangreats, and also at the same time, using the brand new card that we're talking about in today's video. We're going to link Flame away to summon, of course, Bailings. We're going to activate Bailings, Chainlink 1 Buffalo, okay, and then we're going to go Chainlink 2 Bailings. Alright, come on, draw us the card, Phantasme. Phantasme. We're going to stop that, because we can recycle Ash with the hand that we have right here. Our hand is actually pretty broken, so we're going to stop the Phantasme. We're going to draw 2. Okay, so we're going to add Sanctuary to our hand, and we're going to draw 2 cards. Please! For the love of God, draw good, draw the card! I don't want to have to reshoot this video again. Draw the card. Yes! Guys, we're doomed. Basically, every combo deck just got better. Konami loves combo decks, to be honest with you guys. This card's insane, especially decks like Salamangreats can use this card insanely. Decks like Virtual World can also abuse this card to their advantage. Goki can abuse this card. And most importantly, I know everybody's favorite deck that just loses to Nibiru alongside Salamangreat is Heroes. This card right here just made a lot of decks better, especially mid-range combo heavy decks. This card literally is just their birthday present for them. I don't want to go Silent Mining because we're broken. We just drew the 2 God cards in our first opening hand. We're going to add Gazelle directly from our deck to our hand. Now Gazelle is going to trigger, okay, and we're going to special Gazelle to our side of the field. Okay, awesome. Now we're going to activate Gazelle's effect to spend Spinny, so we get access to, of course, our Stalio effect Veiler. We can actually cross this out, but to be honest, it doesn't really do anything at this point. Like, I'd rather save my hand trap for potential Nibirus that he has in his deck or things like that. This card, I feel like, is just super duper good. So, like, I don't need to waste cross out for Veiler because we still have access to Stalio regardless, right? And we also got Roar, and we get access to Mist Dweller right here, which is pretty good. So I'm actually going to let that go through. So playing through 2 hand traps at this moment. We're going to activate Sanctuary. Okay, very, very awesome. And now what we're going to do next is we're going to activate our Foxy. Foxy is going to send Roar to the graveyard. Okay, we're going to special Foxy from her grave, which is ridiculous. And now using Gazelle and also Foxy, what we can do is we get access to Mirage Stalio right here, which is really good. And now we get to activate our Mirage Stalio's effect. Yeah, you see? Do you see? Imagine I didn't draw a Crossout Designator. We played through this, we definitely would have lost. But as you guys can see, this card is insane. If you guys don't know what this card does, is that declare 1 card name, banish 1 card with that name from your deck, and if you do, until the end of this turn, its effects are negated, as well as activate effects and effects on the field of the card with the same original name. So, since he activated Nibiru, this card is a quick play card. We can chain Crossout Designator, call Nibiru. Nibiru, the primal being. We're gonna call Nibiru. LOL, like, I'm so sorry, man, I'm so weird, but okay, bro. But you guys see, we can call Nibiru. So in every deck now, if you're playing Crossout Designator, you should at least main deck one of these hand traps, like Nibiru or Veiler or Ash. In the OCG, everybody main decks Maxi, so Crossout Designator becomes absolutely broken. And I know a lot of combo decks are going to main this. It's really going to be good in Drytrons as well. Decks that literally lose to hand traps, Cross Designator literally takes care of that issue immediately. So now we can just continue on our combo plays more efficiently. And we know he has Phantasme in the build. The other two cards, we don't know what he has access to. But anyways, we're going to detach Gazelle off Stalio. We're going to Special Summon Falco directly from the deck. And now we're going to do is that using these two bad boys right here, Stalio and also Balings, right here. We're going to make Sunlight Wolf. Okay, make Sunlight Wolf. Really, really good. And now we're not going to use Stalio. So now what we're going to do, link away this, link this away for another Sunlight Wolf. And now we're not going to trigger off Roar because we can activate this card to add Roar anyways. So we can activate this card's effect. We can add Roar to our hand. So we don't have to waste banishing it, right? If you had Circle at this point, we could have added both. But unfortunately, we didn't. Now we gotta go Jaguar. Jaguar gets shoved back to Stalio that's in our graveyard to summon in the Wolf Zone. And now Wolf will get a trigger off its effect to add back, of course, the Ash Blossom from our graveyard to our hand. So we're consistently recycling Ash. As you guys can see, the reason why this is possible is because of Crossout Designator. So I'm just using Salamangreat as an example for a deck that can lose to Nibiru, and he had Nibiru in his hand, and a lot of people are maining Nibiru while I was playtesting on EDO Pro. So if I didn't draw that Crossout, I probably would have just lost, you know what I mean? But like decks like Salamangreats, decks like Heroes, decks like Drytrons, Virtual World really lose to hand traps. So immediately dealing with the hand traps with cards like Designator is absolutely amazing. So let's just win this duel real quick, and then we can further talk about Cross Designator even more in our conclusion aspect of the video, right? So he's gonna go Tenki. Tenki is fine. What is he searching? Rat Pier. Are we playing Tri? Always Tri-Brigades. Always Tri-Brigades, guys. Literally every single time I play EDO Pro, I'm always saying, like the last 3 videos that I've made on EDO Pro, you guys already seen that the only thing we play is just Tri-Brigades. Like it's insane. Like always, everybody's playing this deck. Everybody and their mothers are playing this deck right here. So we're gonna negate that desires. We don't want him to get a hand advantage. We know that Phantasme and Nibiru are both cards in his hand, and now we knew it's a Fractal, so 3 cards. We know 1 unknown card, so Fractal is gonna send a card to the grave. That's fine. It's Kit. Kit will not trigger off its effect because of Abyss Dweller, which is absolutely amazing. What is he gonna do? Normal summon Naval. Okay. I think that's pretty much game on my end then, right? Naval costs to banish 2 from the grave. That's completely fine. I'll go Roar. This is pretty much game, right, guys? I don't think, but man, holy smokes. Yeah, I don't think, yes, Phantasme and the Nibiru in hand. We drew into a Will of the Salamangreat. So basically, we can actually kill him, but we need to not link summon, and we need to kill him under 5 summons. So let's see if we can actually achieve that right now. So first and foremost, we're gonna activate, of course, our Jaguar. Jaguar is gonna shuffle back the Wolf. We're gonna summon into the zone right here. And we can actually do this. So this is our first summon. 1 summon. Activate, of course, Wolf. Wolf is going to add the Ash, yes. Oh no, we can actually link summon and play through Phantasme, which is insane. And now what we can do is, so this is our second summon. Right, and we can go with this. Like we can go, we can special 1 Salamangreat monster from our graveyard. So this is our second summon with Gazelle. Activate Gazelle. We can send Roar. We can send Roar to the grave. Now we can activate this. We can add Roar back because we can add Rage back. I mean, sorry, not Roar, Rage. This is our second summon, and then we can go. This is pretty much game. Must be nice. I'm so sorry, man. Yeah, and this should already be game, right? Phantasme. Yep. Ash to our hand. Like this is game. This is actually just game at this point. Stop the Ash, and this is our 3rd summon, and now we go into our 4th summon, which is access code, and then it's pretty much just game. Access code effect. Chainlink 1 target the Wolf, then Chainlink 2 update, so we don't we don't get Ogre, even though he doesn't have Ogre, obviously, right? But 4,300 damage, enter battle phase, and this should already be game, right? So back for game. Bye. This guy got cheesed. He left just like that. He left just like that. Oh my god. Alright guys, let's talk about this. Alright guys, let's go on to recap real quick on what this card does and the meta impact that this card will have. And why are we doomed? Why is this a problem? So basically, anybody that loves combo decks, Drytrons, all right? Salamangreat, Dragon Link, Dinosaurs, Virtual World, okay? And most importantly, my favorite, Heroes. All these combo decks, okay, potentially lose to one of the biggest hand traps that this game has ever seen, called Nibiru, the Primal Being. In the OCG, they have Max C. So decks that main deck Crossout Designator counter those massive hand traps, okay? And what this card does, let me read you guys the effect again. Declare one card name. Banish one card with that name from your deck, and if you do, until the end of this turn, its effects are negated, as well as the activated effects and effects on the field of the cards with the same original name. So, once you activate this card, you get to call Nibiru, you banish Nibiru from your deck. Any effects that Nibiru tries to activate cannot be activated. And the problem with this card is that it makes combo decks a lot stronger, and anytime you were to hand trap your opponent, if they main deck at least one copy of the hand trap they're trying to prevent them from getting, you know, let's say Nibiru, Crossout Designator can activate Banish Nibiru and just negate Nibiru overall, which is absolutely ridiculous. Not only does Crossout Designator work on monsters, but it also works on spell cards and also trap cards. So let's say your opponent activates Infinite Impermanence on your Gazelle, all right? That's an example that we're using against Salamangreats. If you summon Gazelle, they activate Infinite Impermanence to negate your Gazelle. What you can do is that you can actually chain Crossout Designator to banish an impermanence that is in your deck to negate that impermanence. Let's say you want to negate an opponent's Solemn Judgment. Obviously, what you're going to do is that you're going to activate Crossout Designator, declare Solemn Judgment, okay? Now, you get to banish Solemn Judgment in your deck if you have a copy of Solemn Judgment. You need to legally have that card in your deck for, you know, for Crossout Designator to obviously work. You can banish Solemn Judgment from your deck, very simple. Now, if you're scared of your opponent's back row, guess what? If they have Solemn Judgment that's down there, they cannot use it because of Crossout Designator's ability. Crossout Designator literally stops everything. If you main deck Lightning Storm or main deck Harpy's Feather Duster in your deck and you set Crossout Designator and you have 5 back row, your opponents were to Harpy's Feather Duster you. If you have a Harpy's Feather Duster in your main deck, activate Crossout Designator, banish Harpy's Feather Duster. That duster they just used is now negated. So not only does it stop hand traps, but it basically stops anything in the meta as long as you main at least a single copy of X card in your deck. This card is insane. With this card coming out, it makes combo decks so much stronger, super duper strong, that hand traps are gonna be like, I don't know, man. I don't want to say, like, I feel like trap decks might be like the new meta, maybe. Like a lot of trap decks might come out of the abyss and actually just like be meta, be meta relevant. I feel like this card will solely benefit combo decks the most. This card will become fair once a lot of combo decks gets hit, so that way that this card doesn't become like the highest meta impactful card, right? So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on what you think about this. Honestly, I'm just super annoyed that Drytrons are running around everywhere. I know I might sound like the biggest Drytron hater. I personally am playing the deck myself, but the deck is annoying. I don't like Drytrons whatsoever. Even playing it on EDO Pro or even playtesting it online, I feel like a terrible person. But Drytron's gonna run rapid. Virtual World is also a very scary deck, which can easily lose to cards like Nibiru. And with Crossout Designator being in the meta now, as long as people just main deck one copy of Nibiru, and you have Crossout Designator in your hand, you're never ever gonna get Nibiru. Crazy thing is that you don't need to preemptively activate Crossout and call something. It's not like Prohibition. You can literally hold this card in your hand, combo off. If they don't have a hand trap, great. But if they do, boop, Crossout, you just got cross, baby. It's done. It's gonna be ridiculous. So yeah, guys, watch out for this card. Let me know your thoughts about this card in the comments below. And yeah, man, we're basically doomed. Combo decks are gonna be running rapid everywhere. So make sure you guys strap on your seatbelts. I think you guys should play trap decks from now on, I think. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun format. And man, I love this card. Gives me so much nostalgic vibes with Knock, No Metal Crossout, but man, this card's insane. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is your boy Sam from Team Sam signing out. Let me know in the comments section below. Alright guys, peace.